Alright, well, we're back again here. Yep. And, it's time for more Myst III Exile. With me, artistcaleb, your buddy. And, let's take a look around. Nothing much happening here. I used to fish off of the end of this. Never got anything, though, except an old rusty can and a boot. Not the Canadian kind of boot. Okay, so check this out. That's if we need to get back to Jeanine. But we don't right now. And we can't get in here. Into the big vault where all the cash is. Maybe later. Okay, now I'm going to show you that glitch that I was talking about. It's not a glitch per se, but it's a neat little thing. Do you see this little thing here? This formation, and then there's this kind of alcove behind it. Okay. Every time we step forward, I'm going to show you it. Still there. And by the way, it reminds me of places in Colorado when I was a kid. There are places out in Colorado that have natural rock formations that look a lot like this, and they're just so amazing. They're so much fun to play around on. Beautiful sea today. Nice clear skies. Oh yeah, speaking of skies, by the way, there's a comet. It's coming. It'll be here next week. You can see it. Next, like, Wednesday or something like that. It's going to be in the east. It'll probably destroy the Earth. Okay, so there's our little rock formation. Gonna step forward again. Everything looking good with our rock formation. Whoa, what happened here? Notice how it blends in with our rock formation right here. We've got texture on the rock and it blends in. Notice that? I'm going to step one step forward and look over again. Whoa! Not happening now. Okay, there it is again. One step this way. There we go. One step this way. Strange. And in again. Not there. Pretty weird, huh? I just thought that was kind of neat. I noticed it when I was playing through. Because I play through before I record. That way I know what to do. As usual, everything is totally incredible. Alright. You'll remember this a little bit later on. We'll be going in this direction. I love that spine look that they have. It's a really, really cool look. One of the amazing things that always got me about the Myst series is that, you know, it seems like everything is engineering, you know, genius. From an engineer's standpoint, it seems like everything is really, really well put together, well thought out. I mean, every little thing. attachments and cables and bolts and all that. It's just always so amazing. Well, okay, right over here, we'll walk out here. Oh, and look at the water and stuff. There's an elevator, but we can't go down it. It's out of order. So we're going to have to contact the elevator company and get them to fix it. Boy, I tell you what, there are a million ways to get hurt here. We must walk past the giant metal boob. Pretty cool, huh? So this is some kind of an airship right here, from the look of it. We'll find out more about that later. In the meantime, let's hop on down the... Whoa! Let's fall on down the ladder. Fire at will, Commander. That's kind of what it looks like. Giant surfboard. Gotta watch out for that cable there when you walk underneath it. Pretty amazing, huh? So, right in here, these don't do anything right now. We basically have no power in the place, so we have to figure out how to get some juice going on through. See? That's all it does is hiss at you. We can't go over here because old Saavedro is up to his tricks. Beat this sucker with a baseball bat, so now we can't go over it. For our British viewers, he may have actually beaten it with a cricket bat. Okay, that wasn't a very good British accent that time. Let me try it again. For our British viewers, he must have beaten it with a cricket bat. Sorry. No, still not good that time. Alright, I'll have to practice up. I'm rusty again. Gosh. Let's climb up the ladder here. Whoa. You know what I like? I like a world. A world. Oh yeah, perfect opportunity. In a world. In a land. In a world when there was a time before there was a land. There was a world. One man. One woman. I love that. Now, I love a world where you can get hurt, you know? It's what it was like when I was a kid. There were always a billion opportunities to get hurt everywhere, and the world was much better for it. I just have to say. That's my personal opinion, but I'm sticking to it. Okay. Oh, yeah, check it out. Whoa. You seeing this? Some more of Saavedra's stuff. I've decided that we're going to collect a bunch of Saavedra's papers before we actually read them. And I know that I read them once before, and I was trying to keep up on that, but then I kind of got lost because they're not all in order. So at some point, I'm just going to go through them again. I hope you don't mind. You know, maybe I'll just make it a video, and then if you want to skip it, you can skip it. Okay. We're getting close to coming to an end on this video. But if you stick around, there's going to be some great stuff coming up. We get to power up this complex, get some juice running through it. And then stuff happens, man. Stuff happens, woman. Whichever gender you happen to be. Beautiful. Alright, let's make our way across this thing carefully. This pipe right here reminds me of a time when I was in South Australia. And I was in a place, I was in Melbourne, as they call it there. Melbourne. Yeah, mate, I was in Melbourne, Australia. And, butchering the Australian accent now, too. And, I was in a place called Spotswood. There was a movie a long time ago with Anthony Hopkins and a bunch of other famous actors. Very early role, actually, for, doggone it, what's his name? You know, in Gladiator. And the movie took place in Spotswood, Melbourne. And when I was there, I saw that Spotswood existed. I didn't think that it existed, so I went there. And there was this beautiful movie made back in the day that I was just talking about, and it was called The Efficiency Expert. And there's this pipe that there are these series of pipes that go out into the bay there, and why am I even talking about this? I don't know. It just reminded me of it. I'll tell you more about it sometime if you ever want to hear, but no big deal. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go through this pipe right here. And some amazing stuff is going to happen. So stick around. Stay tuned. Come to the next video. Check it out. And we'll continue on from there. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. See ya.